I'm here to tell you straight up and down, dating sucks. I keep telling y'all every week, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
They never thought that.
You been dating?
I'm just saying they never thought that dating was like, oh, amazing. Everybody always say dating sucks.
It really isn't.
Yeah, but why? Why you think dating sucks? I want to hear some of that.
Me personally?
I feel like that's only recently I've been hearing that. I didn't hear this type of narrative.
You said that when you were dating all of these people before, you knew they wasn't.
Yeah, but dating was always fun. Like everybody, like being single was something like it wasn't something to look down upon. I don't know. Back when I was single, I never looked at it like.
Back when I was single, I'm not now.
I'm just talking about the narrative in general. Maybe I didn't pay attention to the narrative, but I think the pee in the dating pool narrative is recent, at least from my perspective.
Right, and I don't even subscribe to that. I don't believe there's pee in a dating pool. I think there's people in a dating pool that just don't. I'm not even gonna say they don't want to heal, but just really don't have the capacity for what healing takes. Like healing is not a freaking walk in the park. It's hard. It's gritty. Yeah.
I hated it. I don't know how you do that shit. Mm-hmm. He be wanting to go back. He be like, oh, I want somebody else for this other thing. He loves it. Like he wants introspection. I do not. I be like, yo, you killing me, ma. I don't know you. You don't know me. But you need to stop talking about me like that, or making me talk about myself like that.
Right.
I just don't like this shit at all.
Because it's uncomfortable, right? That goes back to the question you asked me about.
I leave therapy drained. Like go sit in the car and go to sleep type shit.
Yeah, that's how you know it's working. But why you think dating sucks? I really want to hear that.
I'm gonna get it. And let me go back real quick. Jada, I'm not sure if Will is more traumatized than her. I know that he has been going through his shit because of her admissions lately.
Yeah.
But whatever the fuck she going through has been there for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm. That part.
And Will is being held as the prince. He's the good guy. So she might not have never wanted to break his heart or wanted to come out and look like the bad guy in the relationship. Being in love with somebody else while being with your husband and trying to force yourself to be with this guy and still having these feelings for the other guy. I mean, does that make her evil that she really was trying to make her family work even though she had stronger feelings for somebody else? I don't know. But I know that was some shit that she dealt with every fucking day. Every time he come down like summertime. She probably hate that fucking song. You know, it seems to me like she be going through some shit. The need to talk about all of this shit. You know, a lot of people tell me, oh, Malcolm had yelled at me last week for bringing up. I had some beefs that I was going through with my friends, and I did a whole episode about it, the 30 for 30 episode. And he was like, oh, you needed to talk about it on stage, And I've been thinking about it, and I realized, I said it, I needed to get that shit off. And that shit was killing me keeping it in. I needed to at the time. Would I have made that the same decision now? No. It's not killing me now. I don't need to speak on this shit no more, you know what I mean? But carrying it every day, seeing all these things happening every day, other people don't know what you got going on inside your head, how it's affecting you, how heavy it is to carry every single fucking day. It's people that jump out the fucking window. Yeah. Over shit that nobody else knows. People think, oh, you show up every day, you get on your desk, you sit there, you type. I didn't know the motherfucker just jumped off the roof of the job.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what the fuck. And so when I see her continuously needing to speak, needing to let out these things, and then expected to keep quiet for the other person, that's another thing.
That part,
when people are expecting you not to speak your truth because of how you're reflecting to somebody else. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That's some shit. Because you always thinking about that. If I do this, like you said, they're gonna think this. If I do this, they're gonna think this. I'm not sure. Because we don't know much from Will. He hasn't said much. The times that he did say some things, one, he was crying. Red Table Talk, I believe he cried in Red Table Talk. And the next time he was yelling. You know what I mean? and fighting.
He did have his book too.
Huh?
I said he also had a book.
He also had a book.
Tal, let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
If you would have had a time where you could express your feelings, your 30 for 30, but it wasn't on camera or on the podcast. But do you think that would have been as helpful?
I
just
think that
in a group, a room full of people, just to talk, keep it closed.
At the time, I valued the public's opinion more than I probably should have. Right? I think at that time, I was still fighting for identity of some sort. And I wanted them to believe me. I wanted them to understand me.
Yes.
Whereas that's not going to be guaranteed. You know, that people going to think what they're going to think.
Yeah.
And it's really not. It wasn't in my best interest to think that I could change public.